is Denise. And Denise is going to be evaluated by Peter, but before Peter comes up, of course I asked Denise the same question, but the answer she gave me, I'm a little bit confused by, because she mentions that the best birthday present she ever got, and got obviously is in the past tense, but it says here, to celebrate her 40th birthday, she received some flight tickets to St. Lucia, and it was a return ticket in this case. I'm guessing that Denise must be a clairvoyant and she can look 10 years into the future for her 40th birthday. So, if we can please welcome Peter up, who's going to give us the objectives for Denise's speech.
This is my precursor to my full evaluation later on. And I'm here just to outline Denise Sincere and her speech number 5, which I'm sure will be most, if you'll forgive me Denise, sincere. It's about your body speaking. It's about how you put yourself across, how your hands, arms, face, all the gesticulations that you're going to make. Denise particularly asked me to look out for her ums and ahs and the sort of filler words that our grammarian, of course, and our counter usually take note of. So I would please like you to put your hands together for the most sincerest of speakers, Denise Sincere. I'm sorry, the title, I beg your pardon. The title is My Fun Hobby Coupled with Highs and Lows. Denise.
I've just found some sheets around. If you just want to have a look at. I don't know if I've made enough copies.
Has everybody got them? You'd have to share it.
Did I do enough copies? Anybody want? Mr. Toastmaster. Oh, sorry. I'll start again. Good evening, Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and most welcome guests. My hobby is trading the stock market. Does anybody have a hobby as mad as mine? Or as volatile as mine? I wonder. Maybe not. I've been interested in the stock market since the late 80s. I purchased shares in BT, British Telecom. I don't know if anybody remembers Cable and Wireless, Abbey National, and I also purchased shares in small companies that had just joined the stock market, and I bought penny shares. And I had to buy them in bulk in order to get about like £600 worth. And that was my way of investing. A hobby, yes. And from buying the shares, I decided, because I liked the way that the stock market was, the ups and downs, the volatility, I decided I'd like to find out more about trading. So I went to a seminar, and from the seminar, I could just see the madness, the trying to understand what was going on with these charts, hence the copy of the charts, which is just usually on my laptop, all the different currencies that I actually watch and trade. Now, from the actual seminar, I went to a couple of workshops, and from the workshops, weekend workshops, I was given these big binders full of charts and full of how to understand the currencies and the stock market, and I took them home with me, and I thought, I'm going to be rich. Because I knew people who actually traded the stock market and they've done fantastically well in it. So I thought, well, why not me? So I went home with my folders under my arm, and I decided at the weekends, early mornings, before going to work, I'll try and see if I can grasp this. Grasp it, did I? Oh yes, I made £1,000, and I thought, great, brilliant. I've made some money on the stock market, and this was currency trading. So as soon as I made the 1,000, within a couple of days, I'd lost it all. And I thought, no, I don't believe this. So I decided to just stop currency trading. I closed down my account and I thought, no, this isn't me, because as far as I'm concerned, what I was doing, I was like a sophisticated gambler. So I thought there's no more money for me to lose. So that's it, £200 in that account, no more. 2013, I decided back into currency trading, because I thought that it was such a fascinating experience. I needed some more of this because I need to get rich. So I started currency trading again, but this time I decided, I went to a workshop and it wasn't as volatile as currency trading. I decided to trade on American companies. And actually trading, I found that the companies that I traded, the shares, I would leave my trades in for months as opposed to days. Prior to that, I was actually doing day trading. But I thought, no, this isn't fun. I'm not feeling the adrenaline. So I need to go back into currency trading. So I did. Put some more money into the account, up and down it went. Ah, I've lost, oh, I made. And that's how it went. And then in the early 2014, I met this guy called Trevor. Trevor was a brilliant trader. He had made so much money. And I couldn't believe it, so he became my mentor. So we'd meet in the internet cafe, and I would see the way that he would trade. He knew what time to trade, and we would sit there, each had our own computer. He would tell me what to do, set this trade at what particular time, and I would just see the money just rocket up. And I thought, brilliant, I need more of this. There was a time when I actually did £1 a point, Trevor did £50 a point, I won £30, he won £9,000, and I thought, no, I need to get involved in this more often. So what I decided to do, Trevor tried to show me the different methods and the different strategies to my trading. I had to manage it more, I had to focus more, I had to learn more. I had to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, sometimes 3 o'clock in the morning, to watch the trades. Very difficult. For me, but not for Trevor. He was focused, he was driven, and that's why he's a millionaire. And where's Denise? Still trying to climb that ladder. But it is such a brilliant place to be. I love it. So what I would say, in order for me to get to where I need to get to, I need to learn more, I need to understand the strategies, I need to manage my strategies, and I need to make sure that 3 strategies which I need to actually put into each trade, I do, and I need to focus more. So where I've got to, before entering in a trade, why have you entered that trade? Which direction is it going in? And before I decide at what time I enter that trade, in order to win or lose, I need to make sure that I'm confident in that trade. Because otherwise the volatility, my heart, everything just seems to go a bit crazy, and that's why sometimes it's up and sometimes it's down. So for me, I've had to put my hobby to one side, because unless I can take a year out, understand it from beginning to end, and be confident again, well, my currency trading is now on the back burner. So, Mr. Toastmaster.